world. Someone said to me, and I don't know if you're here in this room, but someone said to me
Hindi,
that
One
so
Young
often
World,
we buy
live
car
stream.
insurance and health
Basta
insurance,
kung
some
wala
of us
lang
that we
One
can
Young
afford
World.
and have access to, but we don't buy environmental insurance. She runs this website called
www.oneyoungworld.com.home.
on climate change, and she's going to tell us about how she grew this idea. And this is what some of you can do.
Sige, sige.
It wasn't even a
Kasi
community project, it was an
binibidyo
idea with
namin
one
kasi.
school friend, which last year had its first
Okay,
workshop,
sige.
which this year was properly launched, and which now she brings
Tawagan mo
to
si Imay,
Zurich
dali.
all of 1,000
Tawagan mo
plus
na.
people from almost every single country
One
on this
Young World,
planet.
sabihin mo.
Angela, come and tell us what it's all about.
Huwag mo sagutin yung chat. Oo. Ang sexy naman na Angela.
Good afternoon. 3 years ago, on my first trip outside my country, I get questions like, where is the Philippines? How is life there? I come from Southeast Asia, from a developing country made of 7,107 beautiful islands. However, unfortunately, it is also where an average of 20 typhoons visit yearly. And with the climate changing, extreme weather events has caused stronger winds, heavier rains, and more flooding, disrupting agricultural production, jeopardizing food security, damaging infrastructures, and taking the lives of many. We are victims of climate change, even if we're not big emitters of carbon dioxide. This is just one story. I'm sure you all have your own stories in your own countries. Some may even be worse. Climate change is a global problem requiring global solution. If we want to be successful in adapting to and mitigating the effects of climate change, we should start first with informing and educating people about it, especially those in the most critical sectors, living in vulnerable areas. In the Philippines, the concern is in agriculture and natural resources. The organization I work with, the Southeast Asian Regional Center for Graduate Study and Research in Agriculture, and our project, the Knowledge Center on Climate Change, or KC3, plays a role in delivering this message to the concerned sectors. KC3 is an online portal of information and media materials providing quick and easy access to knowledge resources and good practices in climate change adaptation. We aim to contribute to strengthening the capacity of Southeast Asians in climate change, specifically within the domains of agriculture and natural resources management. We address our materials to a variety of audience, from fisher folks, farmers, development workers, and to policymakers. What we do, it's just one way. There are many others. And whatever actions or projects we are now involved in, we should always aim for its sustainability. I have always believed that if we want to sustain good environmental practices and impose environmental actions, there should be sound policies. And as the world continues to be one global village, I trust that international action and cooperation can prove effective in saving what is left in our world. This specifically for Rio Plus 20 and COP17, which will happen in Durban, South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, this talk is not just to tell you about climate change. This is a call to our global leaders to make Rio Plus 20 and COP17 count. We need to make clear demands that are realistic, achievable, and will make a difference. Firstly, we need to demand an end to fossil fuel subsidies. We can count down the world's carbon emissions by more than 5% if fossil fuel subsidy stops. It will reduce overall energy consumption and would also free up government cash, that which can be allotted to other measures such as investments in renewable energy and other green technologies. This can be done. Secondly, we need you to set a target year to stabilize the world's temperature. Leaders can set a target year to 2015, 2020, 2030, but as long as we take this step, we are placing the world's climate change battle on the right path. Leaders, we urge you to take bold moves. We need not only your monetary support to climate projects. We especially need your pledges and committed actions to reduce your country's carbon emissions. In this day and age, our world needs unselfish decision, and it is about time. This talk is, of course, a call to you, my fellow youth, forever be hopeful, positive, and active in the fight against climate change or any other environmental or social issues that concerns our future and the future of those who will come after. Our Philippine national hero once said, "The youth is the hope of our future." And yes, definitely, we can change the world. Thank you. Yeah, please.
Sexy ng buhay.
Well, I have the pleasure of introducing someone who I met in July.